nice, nice. Ditto is back. Five cups at Freddy's. We are so back.
Yeah, we are so back.
Starting off at PS2. Nice and classic. Got that Gen 4 Spear Pillar.
Yo, the Tempest music goes hard.
True. True. Tempest just always goes hard. Ty's not giving us the rundown. That not a super prep playlist this time around, but we're gonna just random Halloween selections that sounded close enough.
Fazbear.
You're doing your part, doing your job.
Yeah. Man,
Get us in that vibe. Any Castlevania on here? What do we got going? A little bit. Okay.
Castlevania. Okay,
we're good. We're good.
I love the Fazbear tag. He's not about that game 5. He's about that night 5.
Oh,
today.
yeah. No, he's about night 5 for sure. So we're getting into it. Terry, JDV starting off right here on PS2. Already trying to find a couple jabs in, but no, JDV's boxing. Charge up the Galago. Nice parry out. We have our fair jab, power dunk. 40% and kicking.
I'm surprised to see JDV so willing to box so early because we were talking about that keep out game, but my goodness, is it working?
Oh, no!
And you can't come back.
No keep out game to be seen here. JDV was absolutely 100% willing to fight it out, right? It's like, all right, you know what, you're Terry. You got jab, power dunk. I've got so much to deal with you at this kind of short mid-range that I don't think JDV is afraid at all as we're looking to about loop percent here on this stock.
And we saw JDV SEIing out of that jab, power dunk as well. Such an important calling card for Ditto. And if JDV can shut that down, oh my goodness.
It is so dangerous.
My man does not want to play the game right now. He's like, just get hit by this F smash. We're going to the next one.
Yeah, actually speed run to the next game. I don't want to play the game. I don't want Terry at go. Ooh, the jab, and the true rising tackle is going to take it. And now one stock on the board here for Ditto as well, but 74% of a deficit having to do with these Hydra and Galga setups. Fight your way out, fair jab, powered up. We got 40%, nice and easy. What's the ledge trap going to be? Looking for some down tilt, some shield pressure. Okay, catching the dash back with the get-up attack, and it's right back to JDV's game.
And now you've got the bell. Never mind. As soon as I say it, it's gone. Sometimes JDV goes for the re-grab there, and we did see the up air coming out, so it might have just been misspacing. But either way, it's so tricky, because if Ditto realizes what he's trying to do going for that re-grab, it's so easy to punish him, but he was not in position to get the back air there, trying to reset. No roll in from Ditto either, living yet another day with that go meter.
Yeah, we got go on deck. The power guy's just going to come out after trying to go for some down tilt shield pressure, but it wasn't enough. We're getting a roll in from JDV and a forward smash punish. And next stock, we're all the way down to Ditto's last stock, getting slammed in the face with that hydrant. And the apple to space out too. Re-grab combos on top of that. 58%. JDV is a menace right now. Ditto cannot find his way in.
Yeah, call my man a doctor. That was some filthy gameplay right there. An apple a day for JDV, and now just pulling out all sorts of different fruits to keep Ditto constantly on the edge. Back to the classic Galaxian, but Ditto is ready for the run-in. Maybe getting a little too predictable there, bringing himself back into the game.
What an anti-air up smash right there. Hard call out there from Ditto. And again, 89% deficit. We're going to have go on pretty soon, and you can start racking up some damage really quick with go, right? If you're going for the forward tilt Buster Wolf, we get some couple power guys or stuff going. It could be huge. But the jab reset here into the stun. Forward smash. JDV is not going to let that happen.
Oh, that was dirty.
Goodness. Honestly, the missed text into the jab resets coming out from JDV, we're going to see that super early down smash too. Like I believe at the beginning of Ditto's second stock, it was absolutely malicious. Didn't end up connecting, but the fact that JDV's ready for almost every single time, it's something that Ditto probably needs to keep an eye out to not let things like that continue to happen in the future.
Yeah, JDV will never miss the opportunity to punish you for missing hit tech. He is always there with that jab check if he thinks there's a chance you might miss it. You know, worst case, he's in jab end lag for like 3 frames, and then he has to like react to you. Best case, he gets something like that, and throwing out the bell on top.
Just to cement it, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely certified this is going to work.
Yeah, there was really nothing that Ditto could do there. I also noticed near the end of that game, I liked JDV using up B to get out of disadvantage when Ditto is pressuring him. We don't see JDV do that a lot. And it's easy to punish it if you're ready for it. So it's good to see JDV recognizing that that is in his toolkit in the matchup. That was some weird hit stop there from Ditto.
I think it's an interesting kind of weak point that Terry might have sometimes for covering aerial options without having to commit to something on the ground. These guys have been keeping it super close this time around, though. Power Wave's going to connect, try and get that dash attack. Up smash is going to whip. Great parry on the hydrant. Immediately goes for a grab grabbed them way too far. Punishes the whiff grab here from Pac-Man with a forward tilt of his own. What's the ledge trap going to be? He's going to crack shoot out into a power dunk back to stage, but JDV's ready with the forward smash.
JDV has just been all over Ditto at the ledge, and unfortunately, I can't say the same thing for Ditto going the other way. JDV has been able to get knocked off stage and in disadvantage, charge a fruit for free, and get back to stage and force his will. It's crucial that Ditto find a way to stop letting that happen. He needs to find the openings. There we go.
That was more of a Hail Mary coverage option, but when you got a dash attack, you got a dash attack, and it definitely ended up working this time around. Rising tackle, though, does have a little bit of a weird, catching on to the edge with invincibility frames and whatnot. So fairly edge guardable. JDV is going to push him out. He does have Go on deck. The Bell is out and ready to play, as is the Hydrant. Let's see if the Go is going to come in to be useful just yet. There's the Power Geyser. That's one on board. Not going to connect just yet. Galaga and Hydrant keeping up the pressure.
Yeah, you got to be so careful with those Go options because, yeah, they are crazy strong. But if it gets hit by shield, I mean, JDV's just going to kill you for it.
Yeah.
Finally, the Earl's
the melon's going to come out.
You love to see it.
You love to see it. Let's try option here. Yeah, we got the down tip for regular coverage. He does have to commit to a jump to maybe catch an Earl option. That's going to happen. JDV pretty smart for waiting it out. Oh, we got the spot dodge cancel attack right there. But JDV's going to find his way with two fairs, almost getting a grab to keep it going. Melon's going to keep him out. Ditto is still stuck at ledge, gets a roll onto stage. Great pair in the dash attack. Fantastic confirm the rising tackle. Was a little too greedy. Still in Ditto's favor.
But somehow JDV keeps finding his way out of these scary situations. We saw the scramble there, very much in Ditto's advantage, but JDV resetting neutral, and now he's got this Hydrant set up, trying to charge those fruits, trying to get the pressure on, but finally Ditto, he found his crack. Now he needs to get that confirm off stage, and
very dangerous to be going that deep off, especially as tier against Pac-Man. Good early rising tackle, though. Good knowledge that would actually be able to make it back to stage and keeps JDV off his back. This FD stage pick has been doing a lot of work here for Ditto. It gives less room for JDV to vertically kind of get away from Terry. I think Terry's a lot more okay with playing this horizontal game rather than having to deal with aerials all the time.
JDV was so ready for that Hydrant to push Ditto into his grab. He's always so cognizant of that. Truly a character specialist here. And now you got to watch out for that Earl's Melon again. Oh, don't jump into it.
Oh, no, the power dunk's going to get canceled. That interaction was actually insane. We saw a regrab of the Melon after the power wave and kept it going and actually blocked him out of the power dunk as well. JDV's Melon usage is impeccable.
And now both of these players at kill percent finally. JDV managed to close it out, getting that win condition of those go meter options offline for Ditto. He's going to have to work just that much harder now to close out the stock at JDV. And look how aggressive JDV is being on this last stock. He has no fear without those go moves.
Not at all, especially since he's at 133%. You know your opponent's going to start getting a little greedy, start throwing things out like that burn knuckle. And of course, you got to punish it to the best of your ability. This power dunk is going to connect. Fantastic DI straight into the corner of the blast zone. Both the vertical and horizontal is able to make it out. Great wall jump too to mix up the vertical recovery. But the dash attack, the shoulder bash is going to hit, and as is the Hydrant for JDV to finally go down. But 73.9% advantage is nothing to scoff at.
JDV, I think, moved a little too close to the sun there, but does it really matter when you have this much of an advantage? Ditto 4% away from those go options, and a quick 50 on JDV. Wow, talk about damage. Now suddenly, this is starting to get scary for JDV. He's going to have to slow things down, maybe not be so aggressive in these play-by-play situations.
That's right. It's just Ditto trying to find his way in. You have to acknowledge, right? Go is on the board. You can't jump for these recoveries because Power Geyser is going to be absolutely massive. Buster Wolf is there for any of these confirms if he wants to go for it after jabs or forward tilt. There's a nair. We didn't get a burn knuckle follow-up just yet, but this is absolutely kill percent. He got a little too greedy there to go for that Hail Mary burn knuckle. It wasn't enough. The grab is going to whip after the dash up. Strawberry and Hydrant trying to keep this space. Ditto, again, just trying to find his way in. Great nair out here from JDV. It's going to be a couple of down tilts, and that'll be it. The punish! That is going to be huge. Down tilt Buster Wolf.
What a whiff from JDV. He had the reads. He outplayed Ditto, but he was just a few frames too slow on the F smash.
That's always the power dunk auto cancel bait. You always want to press buttons after that. You can never press buttons after that.
Great stuff to Ditto as well for his awareness in the situation, recognizing JDV's in end lag here. I know my win condition, and he closed it out beautifully.
The fighting game special, right? Couple lights into a crazy super, you won the game.
Easy, easy. Give me that 4-frame jab into level 3. Just close it out real quick.
Close it out.
GG, go next. Outplayed scrub.
Shake my hands. But now we're moving on over to Town and City. And I'm hoping to see that Ditto can maneuver around these platforms a little bit easier than it seemed like he was kind of struggling to do on PS2 in the first game. Again, the FD pick helped a lot. But right now, seems like Ditto is not too concerned, considering that he's got a solid lead and is trying to play up real close with JDV. And the boxing potential Pac-Man has is nothing to laugh at, but I think Ditto is a little bit more aware of what he can and can't punish.
Absolutely, but now right again, we see JDV is willing to sit off stage and charge those fruits. That's something he is known for, that patient play off stage. If he recognizes his ability to get around an opponent at the ledge, he is more than willing to exploit that all the way to the bitter end, and it's making things so much harder for Ditto because somehow he goes from having advantage to having to run for his life so he doesn't get hit by another Earl's Melon.
That's right. Now he's fighting for his life at ledge, barely able to block the bell, but no, not the second time. Followed up with an up smash, it's not going to be enough to take it. Go is on deck as well. So really, these guys are both in kill percent right now. Again, the up smash to beat the Hydrant. I do see that Purge, every time Hydrant is out, Ditto loves to commit to just getting rid of it as soon as possible. But I think JDV's been picking up in that habit and actually punishing Ditto a lot more often.
Yeah, you have to be so careful with the Hydrant counterplay. It's much like many zoners who set up those walls where if the wall is there, it's bad for you, but it's so hard to get rid of it that trying to do that also feels bad. It's just a tough lose-lose situation as soon as JDV throws it out, which is why...
You gotta know when to pick your battles here. Like, for example, Ditto did not commit to, like, submitting all of his moves to beat Hydrant there. He was trying to zone JDV out. Wow, was that shield poke past the power dunk? I'm not entirely sure. That was crazy, though. He committed for it even after jabbing on shield, and it honestly worked out for Ditto.
Yeah, JDV may have been able to angle his shield up a little bit better there. That's certainly something that we Ultimate players need to step up our game on. Hard to say, but that power dunk is notoriously scary against shield because of those shield pokes off the top.
Yeah, got to be super careful. We're going to see JDV find his way back to stage. Finally, the Nair drag down is going to connect. He's going to solid follow-up afterwards. Ditto's winning these lead trap situations. Oh, Comt's Curse just got get up attacked away. We'll reset to neutral, and now it's right back to JDV's turn.
Ooh, the grab whip. There's a reason I call it the best worst grab in the game. You may not be able to spot dodge it, but you can run right into it and punish him for throwing it out. Good stuff to Ditto, but again, I keep talking about this. JDV just finding ways off the ledge, but as soon as I say it, gets caught in the corner. Ditto punishing him with his own Hydrant and putting himself for the first time up in stocks in this set.
Yeah, the raw burn knuckles, sometimes that's all it's got to be. That's going to do it. Another thing I do like to point out is that Ditto is utilizing the down tilt into tick throw really, really well. We've seen him run up on JDV twice, go for one down tilt, right? Of course, the down tilt shield pressure is crazy. Double down tilt into burn knuckles, your shield's basically broken. But instead, mixing that up with the throw it's been pretty fruitful for Ditto so far.
I can't believe that didn't kill off the top.
Oh, but that's going to kill off the side. Yeah, the back air is going to connect.
And no damage on JDV there, able to avoid the extra credit. Finally, Ditto getting in here. Some weird interactions with that. And also the key. That's the second key we've seen from JDV in this set. Both of them at the end of that last stock there. Definitely a great mix-up option for him. Historically, I feel like JDV struggles to get kills with the key, so good to see him using it when he thinks it's going to be beneficial, but still something that...
JDV's bell consistency is very strong.
Exactly. He's got the consistent option, but Ditto's been playing around that very well, so maybe it's time to mix things up a little bit.
There's the auto turnaround coming into play there with the down tilt forward tilt. Crack shoot's not quite going to connect, but the stage control has already been set. Ditto's in a very nice spot. The jab is going to hit through. The Hydra commits to the power dunk anyway and catches JDV on his landing to take the third game. 2-1 in Ditto's favor.
Man, what a great game from Ditto. Honestly, the way the first part of that first game was going, I was thinking, this might be a swift 3-0, but in classic top player fashion, the adaptation came out showing us that it's not about the matchups, it's not about the characters, it's about the players and what they can do. And what Ditto is doing right now is adapting to JDV. And now the onus is on him, running back to the same stage, believing that the issue was himself and not the stage. Let's see, honestly, what can JDV do to turn this around?
Yeah, I think most of JDV's play has been super fundamentally strong. It's really been more of Ditto's adaptations of knowing when to go in or how to respond to different options. Because right now we're seeing JDV push a 52.5% lead, and that's definitely going to keep climbing. As this boxing game that JDV is not afraid to play, it has its ups and downs where sometimes Ditto can find an opportunity with the jab reset. Not fast enough. If he had Bell on deck, that would have been absolutely massive. We're going to see it down through here. Finally, Ditto's going to try to get something started. The Nair into power dunk, 39.1%. What's the ledge trap going to be? We got some down tilts. We got some Nairs. The roll onto stage. JDV's right back to center. Wow, catching the Bell on your way down with the fair. That is absolutely huge for Ditto because that could have been spelling very close to doom.
Now the back throw, the onus is on Ditto to get back. He has had historically a lot more trouble against JDV in the corner. Great pivot grab from JDV. Rinse and repeat, but you need a little bit more than that with these closed side blast zones. This is your opportunity for those early kills, and JDV has not been able to find them.
Right, it's you really got to be watching your options, and oh my goodness, the hype is going to come full screen and send Ditto to his doom on this first stock. We got a throw here at ledge. What's the ledge trap going to be? Because you do not want to be challenged off stage. Yeah, and again, a roll back to stage. I think the ledge trap game between both these characters, I don't want to say it's necessarily the players, because these characters do have, specific tool sets for certain things. It seems like JDV just has such a perfect kind of flow chart to follow when it comes to ledge trapping versus Ditto just seems to have to commit to a smaller set of options. That's been a big struggle for now, but Ditto is able to close out this next stock.
It has been interesting to see how many times JDV has just been able to roll from ledge seemingly for free. I wonder if Ditto is going to mix up his options a little bit at the ledge or what his game plan is there, because at the moment, it's kind of giving JDV a whole aspect of this matchup that he's not really having to worry that much about.
Crack shoot is out into the hydrant, whipped rising tackle into a straightforward smash. Almost taking that stock. Rising tackle barely able to make it. Bell is online. There it is. The up smash charge still doesn't take it, and Go is back.
But so is Galaxian. Make that Bell. The bait!
Oh my goodness.
The bait from JDV.
No way. There is no way. Throwing the Bell backwards into the raw forward smash into your incoming opponent. I guess it works. It absolutely did just work. We saw it on our screens right now. And then the Galaga combos are right back out here to even up and loop in percents here. A very solid lead here for JDV.
And now JDV has the momentum. 92 out of seemingly nowhere on Ditto. No way this game goes to time. It's all on Ditto to bring this back. Use those go moves. Get that win condition.
There it is. Oh,
and there it is. All of a sudden, we're looking at an almost even game.
It's going to be a couple of strings here for Ditto. First one's probably about 40%. Next one to about another 25, 30, and you're effectively even since the go moves are online. We got our fourth throw.
Man, we got some hype from the audience right now. They want to see the Ditto ace today. Can he do it? 137. The back throw is not going to be enough, but now you're in a terrible spot at the ledge against JDV, the wall himself. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, the hydrant is here, and it's so hard for Ditto to push forward the crack shoot to find your way in. Get a little bit of damage trying to roll over, maybe poke and check with jabs. It's not going to be enough as he keeps getting knocked left and right at 175%. There's the back throw again. It's not going to be enough. He's still alive. Crack shoot to make it back to stage with the air dodge. Key is online, jumping over it. And the forward tilt is going to do it. We're going to have a game 5 here, folks.
What better way to start out top 12 than with an immediate game number 5. Ditto versus JDV winner semis. Talk about a hot set. The back and forth, the adaptation, the baits coming out. And you know what? I know that back Bell to F smash was a bait and not a misinput, because I have seen JDV do that before. That is in his toolkit. That was 100% planned. And my goodness, did it not only work, but it shifted the momentum so hard in his favor for the rest of that game. It was exactly what he needed to get back into this set. And now we're going into Ditto's counter pick, game number 5.
We're getting small battlefield here. I do not believe FD is available due to DSR. Small battlefield is probably the next best thing we can get at this point in time. So let's see if this is going to clutch up here for Ditto, or if JDV is going to cement his run in winner's side.
Absolutely. Either way, it's going to be a close one. JDV with a great parry there. Honestly, JDV has been so good at getting those parries throughout the set. Usually the punishes are not huge. I feel like Ditto's, with this Terry, he ends up squatting under aerials a lot. And when JDV goes for like a nair or something instead of a combo starter, he doesn't really get a whole lot out of it. But what he is doing is preventing Ditto from getting anything started.
Exactly, right? The risk-reward trade-off right there about trying to play a little bit safer, try to play a little more consistently and a bit more keep away helps avoid situations like this where you're getting power dumped in the face.
JDV just ledge trapped himself so hard. Up being into the corner. He couldn't roll on and Ditto knew it. So he just waited for him on that platform. Great awareness from him.
It's a struggle. Now he's going to work his way right back here. Okay, great patience here from Ditto to just kind of sit at roll range and see what JDV does to try and react. So he's able to walk up and actually get a throw punish instead of losing that advantage he got from holding ledge.
And now at 119, this is starting to look pretty good for Ditto on the first stock, but we've seen these things turn around before. Careful at the ledge. You can't get up through that Galaxian. And now JDV setting up the same thing that did him in against Ditto. And now he's up a stock. Talk about a turnaround.
That's right. The raw forward smash, again, doing wonders here for JDV. He is going to get caught by the rising tackle, though. And we are right back to being dead even. Great jab catch there from Ditto. Always a solid option to throw out whenever you can. It's a good combo tool, and it's a good, kill confirm as well.
That's huge for Ditto. The way he was able to keep his composure, get that kill. We've seen so many times throughout the set, JDV just kind of living forever against him in those situations. He kept it from getting out of hand. Ooh, air dodge through.
Oh, no. It's such an early rising tackle as well.
Is this it?
Nope, not quite, not quite. He's still alive. Still got 30% to work with. Again, the up smash to commit to get rid of the Hydrant is another free punish here for JDV to go. And the orange has been hurting.
Those legs are invincible, but that grab is going to find him anyway. 119 on this stock. Now things are starting to get hairy for Ditto.
Right. We got our nair.
We coming back.
Pac-Man can make it back, but this is the beginning. This is the beginning. The crowd is
Pac-Man
getting riled up. Oh, but the
Ooh.
Hail Mary forward smash coming from JDV yet again.
Ooh, great combo into the Hydrant. We see Ditto sharking right now. He wants this stock. Don't be too antsy with it, though. You have to be careful against JDV. SDI through the power dunk again. No Hydrant there to save him that time. Dash attack going to be pretty safe. Ditto knows better than to challenge that one.
Yeah, JDV's ability to SDI out of these power dunk confirms have been absolutely massive for damage output and stage control throughout this entire set. So huge props to JDV to keep that up. Okay, we have the down tilt tick check again. No grab this time. Commits to doing more jab shield pressure. It's not going to be enough. And the Galaga play at ledge has been super, super scary.
And now
nothing that Duda can deal with at the moment. He just keeps re-rolling and re-rolling. He can't make it back.
There's just nothing he can do. JDV, he has this on lock. It's that set play ledge trapping. So hard for him to get around. Go meter is online, but you're going to need a miracle to bring this one back.
Oh, the down tilt. He didn't commit.
Another drop.
Oh, no. The trap release. It canceled the Buster Wolf. He's still alive. He breaks him out after such a crazy whiff as well. How are either of these players still alive?
That was the greatest up B of all time. And now JDV takes it in true JDV fashion over Ditto in game number 5.
3-2 to JDV. Moving on to winners finals.
My goodness. What an earned victory through the end there. I want to see that replay. That was crazy.
Oh my goodness, the crowd went absolutely insane. The Buster Wolf cancel, I'm sure we're gonna see it here. Buster Wolf, he canceled off the trampoline. It's gotta be one of the absolutely insane mind games. I don't know how intentional this was, right? But the thing is, you could never question JDV.
Yeah,
there's
do not
so
question
many
his
things
intellect
that he's prepared for. You have no idea if this is something that was intentional or not for him. That man is a genius.
Yeah, we like to joke about Pac-Man players being 200 IQ. I think JDV's IQ might actually be in the 200 range. Call it mashing, I call it skill.
Absolute genius play, man. Oh my goodness. I'm just waiting for it. I'm waiting for it to come back.
Yeah.
That forward tilt to confirm also was super funny since Terry just refused to die at 170.
Yeah.
It happens, it happens. These Hail Mary forward smashes that start coming out, this I want to call it aggressive, but it was more just like a, I can't keep letting Terry fight his way in and play a little more safely. It's been massive. It's been absolutely massive.